worst decision, like day after Mother's Day, final hour. We saw these vining trumpet plants, maybe a little bit larger already in size. Guess how much one was? It was $50.
Wow.
$50.
That's an investment
and
right
then
there.
they did have some that were a little bit bigger, and that was like $150. And my husband and I were like, what? Okay, so this I think is really special, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. It is a piece of your blue and your pink, your summer trumpet vines. You're gonna get a duo. So you're gonna get one of the pink and one of the blue. This is about the size that they're gonna ship to you, and they will vine and grow beautifully. So you're gonna get to have a lot of fun with these. $43.98 gets them home, and also free shipping and handling. So what's a summer trumpet vine?
So you may be familiar, or some people might be familiar with mandevilla. So this is actually a mandevilla. So it is these beautiful trumpet-shaped flowers, but this is a more compact variety. A lot of other mandevillas get very tall. Probably the ones you saw in the garden center get 10 feet tall.
Okay.
And that's a big investment for space in your patio or your deck. These only get about 2 feet tall if you don't give them a trellis. If you give them a trellis, they'll grow another 2 feet. So if there's a trellis, they're like, hey, I can climb this, why not? So it gets a little taller.
Okay, but it's not gonna like overtake anywhere.
No, it's going to get 3 or 4 feet tall at the most, so it'll be well. And the color is so interesting. So that one is called Bluephoria. Ooh. And I have never seen that color on a flower before. It reminds me of those mood rings. You know those mood rings that change color when you put them on, and they tell you.
Yeah, look at that one.
Yeah, so it's so cool. It's kind of a purpley blue.
You're right.
One.
It almost looks like it's like layered.
Yeah,
you know, like
does.
the color's been layered, so you're seeing little bits of color come through. That's really pretty.
It's really sophisticated. And of course, it's trumpet shaped, so the hummingbirds love it. And it will bloom all summer long. So the buds actually start a beautiful pink color.
Okay.
And then as they unfurl, they turn to this beautiful Bluephoria color.
Okay, so the pink and the blue is all in one plant, not two different.
They are actually 2 different plants. So,
okay.
But we don't have blooming Mauvelous right now. It's a mauve one. I think we've got some pictures coming up.
So the Mauvelous is the more pink.
Right, that's the one on the left. And it looks like somebody took some watercolors and just did a wash of watercolors along the edge of the petal. So it's really beautiful. And the flowers, you know, they're beautiful, they're pointy, they're trumpet shaped, they've got a little bit of twist to them. And then the Mauvelous, the Bluephoria is on the right. And there again is the Mauvelous. There they are mixed together. Just a really great combination. You see, they don't get too tall if you don't give them a stake.
So how long before we get blooms? Because I'm looking at this guy that we're going to ship to you, and there's already 3 or 4 blooms on it.
Right. I actually bought some of these, and mine have buds on at home already. So I would say in a week, under warm conditions, these buds will open, and you'll have flowers.
Yeah, look at that. And then how long do you think before we get to about this size?
I'd say after about 2 month, you can probably, so towards the middle of the summer, under ideal conditions. They like heat, they like fertilizer, give it a nice sunny spot, and they'll grow a little taller and produce these beautiful flowers all season long.
The nice, like the heat of the summer, you're gonna have the most gorgeous tropical flowers. What's inside of here is just like the little garden rods. You know, it's like 3 of them made into that little triangle shape, so you don't have to buy a fancy trellis.
Right, you don't need fancy, just get 3 stakes.
Like a little zip
and do a
tie
little
or
teepee.
something.
Yeah, tie it at the top and make a little teepee, and it will grow up that. So like you said, you don't need anything fancy. They'll find their way.
Yeah, look at that. So you're not overly training them. They'll
do
go.
their. I mean, I call it, relaxing training. If I'm, drinking my tea or I have my phone, I just go up and if they're a little out of line, I just tuck them in so that they're a little more well-behaved. But it's not like you're shoveling and digging. It's easy gardening.
Yeah.
It's like relaxing.
This also gives you, too, if you want to have them more vine upwards on a trellis, if you're filling your pot, because you could have a couple other things on the bottom, this gives you that nice height and that dimension.
Right, exactly. It's kind of a backdrop for some other plants in the container.
Yeah, I always like to have something high. Whatever whether it's like a piece of grass
dramatic.
in the background, something just to add that height.
Gives
and
it a
this
little
kind
pop.
of does it all, but it's super lush. Or it can kind of cascade and trail down, too.
Right, it looks great in window boxes and hanging baskets, too.
Yes.
So I've seen them grown in window boxes a lot. They look really, really good.
Would you mix it with something in a hanging basket?
It'd have to be a big hanging basket.
Okay.
So
because it's going to fill the space.
Right, it's going to fill the space because this is a bruiser. It's not like a more herbaceous plant. This is more of a vine that likes to fill a lot of space.
Yeah.
I mean, they would fight it out.
Yeah, I love that you called it like this one's a bruiser. Give it its space. Like, well, and the foliage is beautiful. The flowers are gorgeous. I always love simple ones like that you can put in the pot and you don't have to like mix different things and hope that they're all okay together. Mother Nature designed it beautifully for you.
Right,
so put it in the hanging basket. Let it vine. Could it even like vine on the deck railing?
It could, totally. That could be its support. So you don't need an actual trellis, you know, or on a wall. Put it up against a wall. It can hold on to the wall.
You get 2 colors. You're going to get the Mauvelous, which is the pink, Mauvelous.
Mauvelous.
I wasn't saying it properly. And then the Bluephoria, which is that really beautiful kind of like purpley blue shade. Such a special, unique color in that flower. Now, here's the thing. You're gonna fall in love with these. I know you're gonna want them next year. So what we do is we have auto delivery, so you can guarantee your shipment for next year, for spring of 2026. So you don't have to worry about planning, which is really nice. It's M132515. You also get to keep the sale price from this year to next year. And the way that prices are right now, we don't even know what the price is on something tomorrow. So it's a really good way to make sure you're securing that price now. It's M132515 for our 2-piece blue and pink summer trumpet vines. Sound the trumpets. Yeah, that's gonna make you so happy. I love the little trumpets.